Yo, what's good? In today's video, I'm gonna show you how to take your kick and your 808 and make them. This is gonna be my second attempt filming this video. I literally just filmed it, but I didn't plug my mic in. Second try is a charm. Now this is a topic I've brushed over briefly in my previous videos, but it's a question I get quite a lot, so I figured I'd make just a standalone video for it. So if anyone asks me again, I can just be like, here you go, nigga. Alright, so we're gonna start off by laying down our kick pattern and turning the velocity all the way up on our kick. Now that sounds cool, but I'm gonna pitch it down to A sharp. This will make the kick hit a bit deeper. Now this doesn't sound good with every kick, but try it out with different ones and see what sounds nice to you. Next thing we're gonna do is lay down some perks when the kick hits. What that's gonna do is just add some extra impact. And I don't layer it down for every kick note, just the ones where I want the most impact. And next what I do is I throw in an open hat. Think of it like you're making a pirate swipper type beat. Anytime the spins hits, open hat. It's the same concept. What I'm gonna do is lay that down for the notes where the oof perk isn't hitting. Fucking knocking already, mate. Next what we're gonna do is utilize risers and other impact sounds to add some tension to the kick. For example, I've got this minxy riser and this flip perk. And what I'm gonna do is put the riser just before the kick hits and the flip perk when it hits. And with the kick and the other sounds together, you get this. And as you can hear, that sounds way more interesting than this. So now we've got our kick slapping. We haven't had to use any transient shapers or any fancy shit like that. It's just layering the perks well. All right, now onto the 808. This is what we're starting with. As you can hear, it's barely audible. So what I've done is I've added a little EQ boost, just raised the lows a little bit. Then I throw in some Fruity Blood Overdrive. This is a stock plugin. You could use this, Camel Crusher, that's also free, Sausage Fattener, Pause, whatever you want really. Next I throw in a Fruity Limiter and sidechain my kick to the 808. So what this does is every time the kick hits, the volume of the 808 will duck down, and that just gives a swelling effect to the 808 and just makes the kick sound like it's knocking more than it actually is. And using the Fruity Limiter settings, you can control the speed at which the 808 volume ducks down. I'll make one from scratch and show you guys. So I've got my fresh limiter, I select my kick channel, I right click on this arrow here, click sidechain to this track. Next I'll go into my Fruity Limiter, go to the comp channel, go to this sidechain box, right click and select my kick. Now if you select the kick, you'll see that it's been sidechained to the 808. Now what we're going to do is we're going to lower the threshold, play with the ratio, and just listen until we can start to hear some sidechaining. It would help if I actually turned my kick on. As you can see, the kick is making the 808 volume duck down. Now what you want to do is play with the attack, release and sustain settings until it sounds good to you. Now this part is completely optional, whatever you want to do. I took the stereo separation knob, panned it all the way left. What this will do is make your 808 100% stereo separated and just wider. Now I know in trap it's a fucking cardinal sin to have your 808s in stereo, but with drill, a wider 808 sometimes sounds a lot better than if it were in mono. And having a hollow wider 808 can sometimes make the kick sound even harder. Now if you don't like the idea of your entire 808 being in stereo, I get it. Alternatively, you could use a program like Ozone Imager. Isotope has a free version on their website that you could download. And what you could do with this is just separate the higher frequencies, make those wider and keep the lower frequencies in mono if you so choose. But I ain't doing that. Right, so with our perk layering, our side chaining, can't really remember what else we've done. This is the result we get. comparison's sake, I'm gonna turn off the limiter and I'm gonna mute all these extra perks that I added. Now let's listen to the beat and see what it sounds like. As you can hear, it sounds a lot more flat. The energy's just not there. If you guys found this video useful at all, consider subscribing, liking the video, leaving a comment down below. Let me know what you want to see next, and I'll see you guys next week. Take care. Follow me at JSaulBeats on IG. I post there pretty much every day. I respond to all my DMs.